सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ॐ अथ श्रीमन्महाभारत उद्योगपर्व प्रजागर पर्वान्तर्गत वितुर्नीतिशास्त्रे अष्टमोऽध्यायः श्री Vidura Uvacha. Sri Vidura's wonderful guidances for all of us, so that our intellects are always updated in its higher understanding, so that it will take right decisions, so that our actions are better, avoiding the pitfalls, allowing us to evolve. This is every day to be referred text is Vidura Neethi. For a proper responses in the world to avoid again pitfalls, etc. Yesterday we saw in the 13th mantra, Nityo Dharmaha Sukha Dukhetu Anitye Jivaha Anityaha Jivaha Nityaha Hetu Asya, that is Ajnanam, that is Anityaha Tyaktva Anityam Pratitishtasva Nitye. So don't worry about Sukha Dukkha who come and go. What is permanent is doing dharma. Therefore, be in that permanent dharma. Be permanent in doing dharma. Point one. Second is what? Ki jivaha nityaha asya avidya is anitya. In that, if the avidya is continued, the jiva bhava continues and you get the bondage only. Therefore, what is to be done? This, because anitya the avidya, replace it by vidya. When the vidya comes, jiva bhava goes away. Therefore, tyaktva anityam pratitishtasva nitye. Give up the ephemeral, non-permanent or non-eternal and take up only the eternal thing. And see, dekho, how to do, come out of all the anitya things. Santushyatvam tosha parohi lavaha. So, it's a beautiful thing. Santushyatvam tosha parohi lavaha. If this one sentence is understood, it helps a lot. Very beautiful thing. Which is just in continuation of what we studied in Upanishad also. Yeah, very simple. Listen this sentence. Having gained something, let me be happy or contented. Instead of that, just to decide to be happy and contented. Without putting the conditioning that when I gain something, then only I'll be happy. If this much adjustment is made, all running behind Anitya goes away. ध्यान से सुनना इस बात को. कुछ पाकर मैं खुश संतुष्ट होऊंगा. दिस इज व्हाट वी ऑल कीप इन माइंड. जस्ट टू से मैं खुश संतुष्ट रहता हूं विदाउट पुटिंग द कंडीशन की कुछ पाकर. यू आर ऑलरेडी लिबरेटेड बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली तोष परो ही लाभ. तोष परो ही लाभ मीन्स व्हाट? एवरी गेन इज फाइनली फॉर हैप्पीनेस एंड कंटेंटमेंट. इज इट नॉट? Whether you gain money, you gain friends, you get popularity, you gain name and fame, you get promotion, सब किसके लिए है फाइनली? सुख शांति संतुष्टि के लिए है कि नहीं? सब उसी के लिए है. तो should we not be wise enough to have this wisdom? So if everything is for santosha and ananda, can I be santosha and ananda by choice? You can. Exercising this is the highest wisdom. And this is the entire essence of all Shastras. Instead of saying, I'll be happy and contented with this or that, just to say that I'm happy and contented, with or without, you are liberated. The trick of the Maya of the mind can be conquered with this positive trick Vidurji has conveyed here. There is no higher wisdom than this. In fact, at this point, the Vedanta, spirituality and Vidura Neethi, they come together. सब तुम कर रहे हो संतोष के लिए ना. संतोष हो जाओ तो फिर सब कुछ करने का फल मिल ही गए. So we are continuously doing something to become happy and contented. So you continuously be happy and contented. It is equivalent to doing everything. It's a Maya. And finally in Vedanta, what's going to happen is this only. I discover myself, which is nature is happiness. And in that happiness, I'm contented. Thereafter, nothing I do to get anything. That's when Atmanam Chet Vijaniyat Ayamasmiti Purusha Kimichan Kasya Kamaya Sharira Manusanjuret Karma Kuryat. Both. One who want to know the self also give up karma. Who reaches the self also gives up karma, whether noble or ignoble. The cause is contentment. So learn the art of contentment and reduce your dependency in the world. So here, though teaching it to Dhritarashtra, he is teaching to all other noble people also. Vidurji, हे महाराज, तुम सुख संतोष के लिए काम कर रहे हो, लेकिन कर्म तो पाप का कर रहे हो. That will give you dukkha only, asantushti. Therefore, instead of doing that papa karma which prompts us to give dukkha asantushti, you just be sukhi and santushti and avoid papa and avoid your future dukkha. This is for Dhritarashtra, like a negative doing people. The positive doing people को क्या कह रहे हैं? तुम जितना भी पुण्य करो positive, you get only sukha and santosha. Then be sukhi and santoshi and stop doing punya karma also. Then do what? Adhyatmik sadhana. This is a trick. Ultimate. It doesn't click easily. इज इट नॉट? उतना आराम से दिमाग में नहीं बैठता बात कि मैं खुश हो गया तो सब कर्म का फल हो गया, अब कर्म का परा जो परमात्मा है उसको पाने के लिए मैं कोशिश करूं या जानने के लिए. Very tough it is. So this is what we said yesterday. Now Bhagavan talks about Vidurji, you look into your own life or life of many others of the past. How many of them through various good activities were so many things they gained? Tell me, are there any one of them? Is not anyone was taken away, carried away that Yamadharmaraj? Could anybody avoid it? Important shloka it is. And after thoroughly understanding this, that healthy vairagya will come for everything of the world. With that, our pursuit for Paramatma becomes pure. Although we are studying Vidur Neethi, but toward the end, Vidurji also is talking such pure Vedanta. Thoda to do usko नहीं लेगा तो भी मेरे लिए अच्छी बात है. आई वेंट ऑन टॉकिंग इन 8 चैप्टर्स ओनली. व्यवहार, दिल को सुधारो, दिमाग को सुधारो, एटीट्यूड को सुधारो, कर्म को सुधारो. Whether you listen or not, I will become unnecessarily caught up in it. Ever for my own interest, let me retire from this lecturing only by talking about the pure some spirituality. That must be in his mind. Therefore, toward the 8 chapters ending, these shlokas are coming. After this, Vidurniti is over. What is the shloka? Mahabalan pasya mahanubhavan prashasya bhumim dhanadhanya purnam rajyani hitva vipulanscha bhogan gatan narendran vasham antakasya. That is what the Nachiketas. Shobhava martyasya yadantaka etat सर्वेन्द्रियाणाम जरयन्ति तेजः अभी सर्वं जीवितम् अल्पमेव तवैव वाहः तव नृत्य गीते. ये धृतराष्ट्र देखो, महाबलान पश्य, just to see the kings who were of tremendous strength, सैन्य शक्ति, स्वशक्ति, धन शक्ति and all. Then पश्य महानुभावान, and see those people doing great activities these strengths with these strengths and proved themselves to be mahanubhava. बल है धन जन बल, इसलिए महान कर्म किया. It may be attacking other kingdom and getting it, or in one's own kingdom using this jana dhana bala, making the great prosperities. See them. And what they did? Dhanadhanya purnam bhumim prashasya. Bhumi, which is full of dhana and dhanya, they ruled it for long time. But the end of it, क्या करना पड़ा उनको? राज्यान हित्वा, विपुलांश भोगान हित्वा, having given up the kingdom and all the bhoga ityadi, gatan, they left, they went where? Antakasya vasham agata, gatan, re Narendra. Narendra. So they all went under the influence of the Antaka, the Yamaraja. Gatan Narendran Vasham Antakasya Vasham Gatan Narendran Pasya. Nobody remained. We also, like I am giving all the Upanishads, one day I'll die. What I carry with me is what samskara vasanas I made, good or bad, what Vedanta jnanam I gained and did little sadhana to go beyond my deha bhava, jiva bhava. वहाँ कुछ नहीं बचता, हमारे चलता ना हमारे साथ. Everything is left behind. In one of the shlokas, it will come here or in the next text somewhere. Ki all the money you earned will be eaten away your bandhu mitra, and your body is eaten by the animals and birds, for which you lived the entire life, thinking only this has gone. Remember, this point, this seriously has not come even in other Upanishads, etc. Actually, Upanishads are studied by those who are qualified in through all these things. शरीर को खा जाएंगे या जला देंगे, इस शरीर जिसके लिए जिंदगी भर मैं जिया हूं. Money which I earned by over sweating and all, even while now living only, all these stupid useless children and all, they are enjoying, and they wait for our death only so that everything is claimed. पापा मर जाएंगे ना, हम उनके रूम में रहेंगे. अरे यार, that's what they think. And we are innocent, we don't think all that. We are mental fools, sentimental fools. That's how we get caught up in all everything other than the highest. अब बोलो तो इसमें फिर, बिकॉज द सेंटिमेंटल फुल दे बिकम सेंटिमेंटल ओनली अगेन. सो हम ये ऐसे कैसे कह रहे हो, अब कैसे करो भाई, तो सत्य है वो, कभी तो बोलने दो. बहुत कड़वा है. वही चीज है, देखो कड़वा वाला सत्य, मिठाई के कारण होने वाले डायबिटीज रूपी राग द्वेष का इलाज है कि नहीं. दैट्स इट. सो महाबलान पश्य महानुभावान प्रशास्य भूमिम धनधान्य पूर्णम राज्यानि हित्वा विफलांश भोगान हित्वा गता नरेंद्रान वशवंतकस्य. जस्ट टू सी एंड लर्न फ्रॉम देम. How many great grand kings have come, lived and they went away. Only those who have done punya, they go into better loka, and those who have done sadhana, they become qualified of moksha by just the achievement of the outer things. You are not going to get liberated. So please observe them. Okay. Now, one sloka we touch today. Mrutam putram dukkha pushtam manushyaha utshipya rajan swagruhat nirharanti tam mukta keshaha karunam rudanti chita madhye kashtami vakshipanti. Ego, in this life, there are occasions where the children have died before the parents for some reason. Then what the parents have to do, even if they don't like, have to send that body of that child out of the house. ये वे पीट पीट कर रो रहे होंगे अपने सर को मारते हुए, पूरे बाल बिखेर कर, बट अलो करना ही पड़ेगा फॉर दिस बॉडी टू बी केप्ट इन द फायर along with other fire. Fire is the piling up of the wood. See, mrutam putram, which is that putra, dukkha pushtam, who is brought up with all the effort sacrifices. Manusyaha utshipya, this Rajan swagruhat nirharanti. They, you can observe that a dead person cry 6-8 घंटे 10 घंटे, thereafter put it on that whatever the thing creature स्ट्रेस, उसको कंधे पे उठाकर कंधे पे रखकर घर से बाहर. Always meditate on this point. When I die, somebody will put it on that and carry this body out of the house only to keep on the fire. So this is a very important thing, though looks to be very painful and all, but that is the only one. Then raise a question, therefore, should I continue working only for this body, or should I think about the self which is beyond? वो वाले विचार तभी आएंगे, अन्यथा नहीं आएंगे. No, here he is not telling Vidura कि तू एक मर जाएगा एक दिन, तुम्हें कंधे में दुर्योधन लेकर जाएगा. He is telling the ulta. Your stupidity is making your Duryodhana come at the kingdom, make Pandavas enemy. Pandavas are any day powerful, Lord Krishna is there with them. Then they will definitely kill your son. You have to put him on the shoulder. You only have to send him out of the house onto the fire. Do you like that one? Teach him some sense and stop the yuddha and let him live for a long time. तो ई सेइंग दैट तुम्हारे प्यारा पुत्र जिसको तुमने सारे नोबिलिटीज का त्याग करे मूर्खता करके, मूर्खता से इतने पाला पोसा बड़ा किया, उसका जनाजा बोलते हैं उर्दू में. ही इज थिंग विल बी टेकन आउट एंड यू विल क्राई बट यू ओनली विल टेल हिम टू टेक. Yes, no, that died, father is crying, let us say, child died. So much is crying. Then let us say to him, अच्छा ठीक है भाई आप इतना रो रहे हो तो हम ये शरीर को छोड़कर जाएंगे. With all the cry and frustration, without any liking also, he will have to tell only यार लेके जाओ. So he is very harshly hinting, विदुर जी, you are worried about the outer body दुर्योधन, उसके अंदर एक जीव है, उसके मूर्खता को तो कंट्रोल करो, तुम उसको अटेंड ही नहीं कर. You are considering this body as your son. You know, in one of the purest Vairagya Bhasha, the children are excretion of parents. Excreta. छी, छी. हाँ, इस विसर्जित वस्तु है वो. Everybody is excreta only. Visarjana. And you are attached to that. No, 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 I'm not saying that, Swami. I'm saying the individual. Then he is a jiva, पर उसके evolution के लिए पुण्य धर्म करना पड़ता है. And you are doing प्रोत्साहन to do the papa. Stupid. So, mritam putram in this way forcefully, दुख पुष्टम, दुख से जिनको पुष्टि किया ऐसे पुत्र जो मरा है उसको मनुष्यादि फादर उत्क्षिप्य राजन स्वगृहात् निर्हरन्ति. They lift and take him out of the house. Then tam मुक्तकेशाः तरुणम रुदन्ति, रोते हुए बाल विकार कर भी चिता मध्ये काष्ठमिव क्षिपन्ति. It will be put on the body with in the chita, on the fire along with chita. So he's just telling so many young people will die in the Yuddha, then they all will be put on the fire by their own father or mother with so much of the dukkha. You become cause for all that in that way. अच्छा यही तो है ये नेक्स्ट श्लोक ही मैं याद नहीं. अन्यो धनम प्रेतगतस्य भुंक्ते वयांसि चाग्निश्च शरीर धातुन द्वाभ्याम अयम स गच्छत्यमुत्र पुण्येन पापेन च वेष्ट्यमानः. No, it is simple, but most important thought. Simple but important. Some are very complicated but not so important. Some are very simple but highly important. This is like that. He says, Anyaha dhanam pretagatasya bhunkte. Pretagatasya dhanam anyaha bhunkte. The one who died, all his money is enjoyed by other fellows. Do you enjoy it? Whatever your bank balances are there, which you think you are own when we die, the undeserving fellows eat. इसलिए पूरा दान करो मरने से पहले. Every rupee to all the noble activities. Very good opportunity if you have a lot of wealth. With wealth you do the dhanam. Uttamottama you get it. Leave it to your useless children and all. They misuse for daru that one. All that papa will come to you. Give it to a temple. All noble activities happening. That punya comes to you. Giving an annadana place. That punya comes to you. You get food throughout your next life. Give it in a anadha ashrama or uddha ashrama. Their punya comes to you. Give it in ashram in Gurukula. That vidya will come to you. Common sense. So here it is said, Anya dhanam pretagadasya bhunkte. Pretagadasya dhanam anya bhunkte. What about the body? Vayamsi means the birds, Agnisha, the fire, Sharira dhatun bhunkte, eats away the body. If you burn it, the fire eats away. If you throw it somewhere, some birds will eat away. To put it under the earth, the inner insects will eat this body. Then what goes with you? You go with what? Dvabhyam ayam sahagachati amutra. Ayam dvabhyam amutra sahagachati. Ayam dvabhyam saha amutra gachati. With these two only we go away. Go to different life. What is true? Punyena papena cha veshyamana. Papa punya ही कपड़ा में ढककर हम रूपी जीव को इस शरीर से दूसरे में ले जाते हैं. So what goes with us are the clothes of papa and punya, and that decide our next life. Therefore, think about papa punya more than the enjoyments, indulgences, and the artha kama. एंड आफ्टर दैट बियॉन्ड पाप पुण्य इज सत्यासत्य विचारण। वो तो दूर की बात है, तुम तो अभी पाप को छोड़ के पुण्य में आ जाओ, फिर उसके बाद पुण्य पाप दोनों छोड़कर सत्य में आ जाओ, असत्य को छोड़कर। दिस इज हाउ श्री विदुर जी इज गाइडिंग। सो उत्सृज्य विनिवर्तन्ते ज्ञातयः सुहृदः सुताः अपुष्पान् फलान् वृक्षान् यथा तातपतत्रिणः। See, just like a tree full of fruits, all birds land. Every of the fruit is eaten. Everyone, jum, they go. The best example is chabutar mein kabutar. Chabutre mein, throw all the grains from nowhere, anywhere, everywhere. Thousands of pigeons. When the last grain is over, zing, सब रोटी फेंका, कुत्ते 20 आ जाते, खत्म हो गया रोटी, चले गए. In the same way, just like the birds go away, so too all your so-called dear friends and relatives putting you on the fire like that bird, they go away. आपके देह को छोड़कर जाएंगे. Is it not? Very interesting. These are all to be known. How can we do the nazar andaj of these things? From this only comes the required vairagya. After that only the question comes, therefore, what to do or no. KNOW. Then the Guru says, do the punyam and do the seva to Ishvara and Guru Maharaj. Then know the self. That's how the next stage of evolution from the heart genuinely happens. अब इससे बढ़कर बात तो है नहीं कुछ बोलने को. इससे छोटे तो अभी तक बता चुके हैं. बिना ये बताए टॉपिक अधूरा रहेगा. Therefore, toward the end of his teachings, Vidura is talking these words. Pure of Vedanta spirituality. जिस देह को लेकर, जिस पुत्र को लेकर इतने व्यामोह में रहकर you are doing all the papa, that's going to fetch you only these problems. Just start using your dimag. Take right decision, act well. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you. Continue tomorrow with few more shlokas. So if we have done 15 और 16 श्लोका, 17 भी हो गया हो, तो हमारे को इसमें है 32, so 15 श्लोक. 4-5 दिन में विदुर नीति is done. Thanks.